McDouble?
Behind you. Look behind you.
Okay.
Can I have a McDouble? I'm not leaving without my McDouble. Give me my McDouble. Give me my McDouble, boy. I want my McDouble.
Mom. Are you okay from the last stream?
Crack. There's a spider on your ceiling. Carl, there's a spider on your ceiling. Carl, there's seriously a spider on your ceiling. Watch, I don't into my house, boy.
Also, Mother, when are you gonna make the Genshin account?
It's already made, I'm just working on it for you.
Jiggly bitties.
Are you okay?
I'm on crack.
From the last stream though.
Okay, can I build my house, please?
Yes. No. Are you inhaling my sweet fart perfume?
What? You farted?
Yes.
I didn't hear it. You should be lucky that I didn't hear it.
I am lucky because it was silent but deadly. It's stinky.
Mom been traumatized.
I traumatized my kid. Go, want to smell the stinky? I can make more stinky. Poo poo. Poo poo.
You're scaring me, emoji mosquito.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Poo poo. Hi in the closet. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. How can I get... You want poo poo? Oh, poo poo. Can I go poo poo? It's a
No, like, seriously, can I actually build my house, please?
I'm your wall. See, I blend in. See, my hoodie matches. I'm a wall. Here, I'll even hold a door and a map.
I'm a wall.
Can I build my house?
I'm your wall. Accept it. Do you want poo-poo? I got some fresh poo-poo if you want some. You sure you don't want any?
Also, did you pull into account?
Can you move, like, a block? A block? The block. Okay, thank you.
It stays. It stays. Now it stays.
Can I build my house, please?
It stays.
Can I build my house,
Stays.
please?
It stays.
Can I build my house?
No.
Okay, I'll destroy yours.
Okay.
What? You're just gonna... Wow.
Mom Mima go to the show.
Wow.
What?
I see how it is.
I want to destroy your life.
For 9 minutes or so.
Let me see what you say.
Who showers for 9 minutes? Sweetheart, go shower for 15 or 10. Not 9. What's wrong with you?
I shower for half an hour.
What the fuck? I shower for 15 minutes. Maybe 10. On the days I'm really depressed, I just stay in there until the water runs cold. Even after.
The spider's having a happy dance out here.
As it should not.
Okay, now it's not. It stopped dancing as soon as you said something.
Mom and sorry I don't know. When I shower in sorry my queen, emoji persevering face, emoji persevering face.
You call me that, I'm a king.
What?
What?
I don't know.
I'm a man, Call. A man! You gave me so many doors. For real though, why are there so many?
Because there are.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm just...
Desert
You got
temple.
Call, you got like a little poo-poo right there. Like a little poo-poo. Just...
Emoji anxious face with sweat. Emoji anxious face with
I
sweat.
absorbed
Call
it.
just picked up my poo-poo. Are you serious?
Why is your poo-poo made of wood?
I have very sharp poo-poo, Call. It hurts. Why is there a spider on your ceiling?
How do you see it? What? See through a wall?
Where's the oh.
Hey, spider. You're so sexy.
What
What?
Ew.
kind of shadows are those?
There's a kitty in your keys.
Ooh, hey, that's sexy. Sexy short thing. Want a kiss? I just offered you a kiss. Am I not pretty enough? Here, let me become Heather. Let me become Heather. Let me become Heather real quick. Did you just kill my boyfriend?
Oh, how could you call your
Oh no! As soon as I became a Heather too! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Cole? Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! Look what you killed.
showing my grandma made drawings.
I don't have a grandma. She dead. But my other grandma alive. Let me go steal a melon bar. So I can deep throat it.
Please not.
Not doing anything. I know.
Why are you holding what? What? Okay.
Oh, my eye. Hoorah. Hoorah. Hey, Caw, you want to see a cool entrance?
And that is?
Watch. Made it. I was gonna fix it. Move! Thank you. Boom. Cool exit. I mean entrance.
You. He barged through the door.
I have a melon bar now. So my dad apologized for embarrassing me on stream just now. I went out there, tortured his cat, and he said, "Yeah, I didn't know you were streaming earlier. I only went in there to be a butt." Can you not hug me? Oh, help me! Kyle!
Holes in your shirt? Oh no, those are clouds.
What's wrong with you?
It looked the same color as your skin tone.
Let me take off my Heather mask.
Oh my goodness. So pretty, so handsome.
So,
I'm a 10 out of 10.
has this like turned into a creative world now?
No! Are you crazy? Take your spoon back.
My spoon.
A spoon! Your hair tastes nice. I'm eating it with my spoon. You like the spoon? Oh, hi, Lulu. Here to lick my toes? Look, she licks my toes. Here, let me put on my headset so you can have the top quality ASMR.
No, I don't wanna. No, thank you.
You don't want to hear it? You don't want to hear that? Delicious. What?
What?
Carl, you have a boyfriend and you didn't tell me? How could you?
I don't. What?
How to get your sibling in trouble 101.
I'm telling Mom. And she's gonna take all your spoons away.
Spoons.
Spoons.
You.
Help. Then Mom's gonna give me your spoons.
God.
God.
Hi.
You good, bro?
I question what's wrong with me.
So that's the mute button. What is this? That's the power button. Then, if that's the power button, what is this?
I am the power button.
Okay. This is so I can hear myself. Ew. I don't want to hear myself. I currently can't hear things, so give me a quick moment to figure out a PlayStation 5 headset. Where's like the button that I found earlier that would let me hear inside the headphones? So this is... Volume down. Volume up. Auditory.
Why are there just two large chests in here?
Shut. Where? Where are you looking?
Alright, so that's for the party.
Behind your house.
That's the mute button. I can't find the stupid button that lets me hear things.
These are my chests. Go away.
Power. There, now I can see.
And then, I'm too lazy to actually fix this hole. Just bedrock at the bottom. No, there's a hole by my house. Neato. Just let me in. You can hear that if I know.
Girls have more than 2 holes. They're one
1,
nostril,
2,
the
3.
other nostril, the belly button,
4,
the poop
4,
hole, and
5,
the pee
6.
hole.
Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Where's the 7th? What? Oh yeah, the ears.
Ears.
And the eyes.
The pretty
The eyes
And the
are
mouth.
holes.
I mean, if you're trying to do it to his skull, yeah.
And the mouth.
24.
What? What?
Ooh, another turd. Why is it just a solid turd? Like, no shape or anything.
Let me give it shit.
Okay, now that just looks wrong. Stop it, you dirty
Oh,
dog.
you'll see. You'll see. You sly dog. You'll see.
Web.
You'll see. Puebes. You'll see what I'm doing.
Web.
Watch, just watch. Here,
What are you doing? It looks even worse. Why? What are you doing? I'm gonna Are you making a tortilla?
oh my god.
Are you making Carl's left butt cheek?
What?
Yes, that is what I'm making. You finally figured it out.
Oh my god, wait, why do you know what it looks like? And why does
I
it have
actually
that
don't.
many pimples?
Cause of it official. You have pointy butt cheeks.
What? What?
What?
I'm confused.
I'm confused. Do you not have pointy butt cheeks?
No, I don't. I
Have the
wouldn't.
cartoons been lying to me?
What cartoon have you seen where there's pointy butt cheeks?
A
Remember when
lot.
Arya drew what he imagined my butt to look like, and he gave it pointy butt cheeks?
No, I actually don't.
Like, I showed you it, and I said, don't make fun of him, it's art. And you said, yes, the classic pointy butt cheeks. I'm your dad.
No, I do not.
He was so embarrassed and ashamed. It was so cute, though. Yes,
I remember that one time, that one photo you made me do as my profile picture of Venti peeing himself.
It was gorgeous. Kinda hot.
That was the second most horrifying thing I had ever seen other than Venti's pee-pee.
I'm not even gonna ask.
Please don't.
Her friend showed her it.
Oh god.
If you break bedrock, kids, you get a bed, and a rock.
I'd lay in a bed with Venti, just no pee-pee.
Sexual question mark.
No pee-pee.
Just if you want to be in this bed with me, you gotta top off your pee-pee. I would tell Arya that.
No pee-pee. No pee-pee. No pee-pee. No pee-pee allowed. Call, that means you can no longer have a pee-pee.
What?
Just slurps. Shut up. Stop. Stop.
What?
It sounds like me when I fart in my sleep. Actually, no, that sounds like me when I'm snoring.
It does. Remember when I got your snoring on recording?
Yes, I know. Do not remind me.
I can play it for call.
Please don't.
She's gonna play it.
I know. I already
Why'd you
know
call
he's
me
gonna
she?
play it.
I forgot.
This is why my mother did not know I was a little thing inside of her. Anyway,
Because
that's
your
my
dad
life
chopped
story.
off his pee-pee.
I sure hope he did.
Can't breathe anymore.
I will be his last child. I think. Maybe. If not, then it'll be my brother.
If you fart like you don't care, it's not a fart. I'm sucking on a popsicle. Stop boning that poor skeleton law.
The way he just jumped out. The way he jumped. The way it jumped.
Baby caca.
Babukage.
What?
Babukage.
Are you calling me gay? Because you're absolutely right.
What?
Since I he him and I guess he him.
Oh, that means you are gay.
Go on Discord, you're stupid. Look at the bottom, read the bottom. That's high when you fart in the shower and you really like the smell.
I like no invites. I just
Read the bottom.
If you want to cuddle, no pee pee, no pee pee, not face. Oh, also, have you seen my banner?
Oh god, I'm scared to look at it, bro.
That is how many notifications I have gotten
It's loading.
from that group chat.
459.
That is how many I have gotten from that group chat. And I have yet to actually open that group chat because I am too scared to actually see what is inside.
Listen, I don't know anyone who calls your butt cheek.
What?
It's your left butt cheek. It's very pointy.
It's very pointy. I'm making it into a pyramid for you.
I thought you were about to say something like a pee-pee. I thought you were about to say
No, I would
making
never
me a
say a pee-pee. I'm not making it a pee-pee.
If you fart in the car, in the shower,
if you think my butt cheek is pointy, then how would you know what it looked like if it was pointy?
I've seen your butt cheeks before.
What?
Well, when you sent me a picture of you standing up, and I saw a pointy butt cheek, and I was like, ew.
What?
Wait, now I want to see it. Does he actually have pointy butt cheeks? I need to see.
Yes.
Wait,
they
send
look
me the
like
picture.
pencils. What? They're thick. They're skinny like pencils, but sharp like
pencils.
Send
me the picture.
My child just said you have hairy butt cheeks, Call.
What?
Wait, do men actually have hairy butt cheeks?
Some do. I don't.
My dad does.
My brother has.
My dad's butt cheeks look like tortillas.
Mine aren't pointy either.
Why do you know what your booty cheeks
Last
look
time
like?
I saw them, they were round. I mean, pointy.
You lost your beacon because of that.
Which picture of me is it?
The one where you're awkwardly standing next to stairs.
Send it to me.
Send it to me.
It was on Snapchat! And I have a new phone, so I don't have it!
You sent it to me on Snapchat?
I don't have it, Call. I have a new phone, meaning I don't have it.
No, I mean you You said you sent it to me on Snapchat.
No, you sent it to me on Snapchat. But rainbow wool around the beacon.
Oh, your butt cheek now glows. You're welcome. Hold on. Actually, I have a better idea. Hold up.
Let it glow. Can't
this is gonna take a lot more
anymore. Let it glow.
It's gonna take a lot more freaking time to build. But do it
I escalate
now.
in the world of butts. Goodbye, brethren.
You're a professional butt person.
Yes.
I can identify butts. And
I know my man has butt when I see my man butt. Did you stop deleting it? Call, get off the beacon. You're being too fat. I said get off the beacon, you're too fat.
My skin is thinner than yours. And Law's.
Law, he called me fat. Dad, Cole called me fat.
What? Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
No.
Look at me.
No.
Look at me.
No. My sensitivity's not high enough for this crap.
For the amount of bull poo-poo he is seeing.
I'd rather see Arya's butt cheeks than look at you.
What? Can you stop assuming that I have pointy butt cheeks?
Can you stop assuming that we're assuming you have pointy butt cheeks? Let us imagine you having cones for butts.
What?
Wait,
what? Do I have multiple butts?
Yes.
Hold up.
What?
If he has a pointy butt cheek, then does that mean he poops out cones? Like the
yes.
cones you see on the road?
Yes. That's how they come to the world. Yes, he is.
I thought people made them. But
no,
I guess they're actually,
they actually
are man-made.
They are man-made indeed.
I'm just gonna have like this gigantic freaking thing like right next to my house.
Emo summoner.
And look, there's even phantoms nearby.
They're emo.
They're like,
if his cheeks were pointy, then he's D-Luke. D-Luke has pointy butt cheeks? Wait a minute.
He does?
I have to go and Genshin real quick.
Okay.
Genshin Impact. Gotta go on my other account. Okay, my main account and see if D-Luke got some pointy butt cheeks. If it is. I'm gonna use him from now on. No, owie. So I sing soprano in choir, and this is the second day that she has complimented me, except she said every soprano singer should be doing what you're doing, and I was like, and I just sat there flustered. She's the homeless emo. La, you're the homeless emo.
How am I the homeless emo?
Because you're homeless. Your home isn't
But I have
finished.
a home.
Where is it? It's not finished.
That's true. You're right. It isn't.
That's where
let me finish building
and my
Paul's butt cheek.
Alright.
It might
finish
be
building
half
his butt cheek
too as well. Alrighty.
Call, why you got
the funny thing is that
butt?
I actually have chests in there, so and they have my stuff. So I'm gonna have to open his butt cheek.
Call, how do you feel about that?
I'm gonna have to front his cheek.
No, not poor Call. Not the dude that we've traumatized.
I'm okay, Ma. I'll be right back.
Look what you did, Call. She had to open up her cheeks and she died. Look what you did.
She's the one that...
Well, you have toxic odors behind there.
What?
Why you got toxic butt cheeks, Call? Wait, if you have toxic butt
if
cheeks...
this happened like a few years ago, I would have found this funny, but right now I just kind of find it weird.
Well, she and I find it funny, so we're not gonna stop because it's funny. Carl, you have to remember, she and I have the mentality level of 5-year-olds. You need to remember that. We kind of didn't have a childhood.
Over the top to build something out of bedrock in a world that was supposed to be a survival world, but we got creative mode to build houses in.
Isn't it over the top to use keep inventory when you're meant to be challenging yourself?
How is it challenging myself if I'm just gonna make myself mad?
Because you have to challenge yourself to not die like that, and you have to challenge yourself to remember not to bring your stuff with you, and you have to challenge yourself not to get mad. What do you think I did? I isolated myself from everyone, so I didn't have anger issues. And look at me, I turned out perfectly fine. Conclusion, you'll be fine. My nose is itchy. Anyways, time to check if D-Luke does have pointy butt cheeks. After I complete this challenge. She makes Ningguang's palace. Ooh, this is my home. I live in the heavens, all alone. Because I'm emo. Cough. Why do you cough like that? It's a genuine question. Because I hear people cough like... You cough... No, it's like a wheeze. It's like a wheeze. It's like every time you cough, you're wheezing. It's funny. Cough.
Like that? What?
Now that's clearing your throat. If you live alone...
No, I wasn't doing...
The what am I? The...
What?
My child just said, if you live alone, the what am I? What? You're the? Call, if I crinkle my toes tomorrow and crinkle them yesterday, what happens if I crinkle them today? It's a serious question, and I'm desperate for an answer.
How is it serious if it doesn't make sense?
Because if I crinkled my toes yesterday and I crinkled them today, what happens if I crinkle them tomorrow, Call?
You'll
just crinkled cutely.
You'll just have crinkled them, that's it.
No, I'll have crinkled my toes cutely. You make me want to break my toe. Owie, my toe. Listen, okay, Argia's not here and hasn't been here for 9 days. So that means you have to deal with my bullcrap.
Is like him not being here is driving you mad?
No, duh. I've had about 20 or so, maybe more, mental breakdowns since he's been gone.
How do you have that many I haven't even had a mental breakdown. How do you have that many mental breakdowns?
Anxiety, depression, and other things.
How do you even get anxiety and like depression and stuff? How do you get that? Like how?
Trauma. You can be born with anxiety. You can get depression like I did. Trauma from being abused. There's many ways to get depression, Call. That's something you should ask my dad.
Then
you
again,
can get depression from someone dying, like someone very dear to you dying. You can get depression from being heartbroken. A lot of more things.
Then again, if I were to like have something like that happen, I probably would have not gotten over it. Not saying that you can't get over stuff, but I'm just saying if this were to happen to me, I probably would have gotten over it very quickly.
Call, when you've been in a relationship with someone that has shown you like more affection and more care than anyone else in your life, and when they just randomly go missing and you overthink a lot and your anxiety causes that, and you just don't know what to do, so you just sit there helpless, knowing that they're in a different state, possibly needing help. You just feel helpless, and especially if they keep you mentally stable, you just break down. Even if they don't keep you mentally stable, you just break down because someone you loved dearly, and someone that has loved you and put up with you for that amount of time, and they just randomly go missing, it's obviously gonna break you.
Okay, the longest relationship I've been in.
What's Sky?
I will go shower. I'll be back.
What? English,
Said
please?
she's gonna go shower.
Okay,
but the longest relationship I've been in was about like 4 months, and that was with that one girl named Skylar. I think I told you about her.
The longest relationship I had was Argia, and it's almost
The longest relationship I've had is a week and 2 days.
Yeah, Argia's brother.
Yeah.
Okay,
I had to stay just a little longer because the conversation you guys were talking about seemed interesting.
Okay, and we stayed together from like the end of, what was it, like, I can't remember. We stayed together through like 6th grade, like the end of 6th grade to the beginning of 7th grade, right? And it was, forget, what was it? She said she had to move schools. For some reason, she never told me why, which was kind of weird to me. And then she moved schools, and then she just randomly stopped talking to me. And I was like, well, that's the end of that. And I just went on with my life.
That's what I say when I'm done playing with children.
Breakup. No, not breakups. Well, heartbreak is different for both girls and guys. It actually depends on the person. But the way I deal with yeah, it does. But the way that I deal with heartbreak, well, it's most common for girls, and, well, biological girls, is we just sit around and sulk because we don't know what to do. We wasted our time on someone that would end up breaking our hearts, and we just try to recover, but we can't because we lost all that time, and we can't get it back. Or it's, like, something different, like, for example, say, like, I don't know, like, Argia breaks up with me tomorrow after coming back. I'll be depressed worse than ever, alright?
We could use me as an example too.
No. I'll be depressed more than ever. It'll be worse, alright? And you have to deal with it for about maybe a year. For different time periods. For example, like 4 months. For a girl, if that happened to her, like your side, if she just completely got cut off and ignored, and like got stopped talking to, she would have to take a long time, like about either 4 months or like 6 months to get over that. But if it was like, I don't know, example, 7 months, that'll take a girl an entire year or more, maybe less, depends on the girl, to get over it. So Argia disappearing, alright, but Argia disappearing like this, no word, no say, no checking up on me if I'm okay, knowing about my attachment issues, my clinginess, and my abandonment issues, and my overthinking combined, it's really hurting me a lot. And trust me, Call, if I could get over this and I could just move on with my life and pretend that he were there, it would have to take a long time for me to be able to do that. It would have to take more than just a couple weeks or more than just a day. It would have to take me over 2 to 5 months. And I'm not saying, oh, every girl is like this. I'm saying it depends on the person. It's common for girls to spend a longer time getting over heartbreak. Because a person who is in a long distance relationship, and and I don't know what happened, and he just completely disappeared. This worries me a lot, and I don't want to remember that. Please, I have facial dysmorphia, and that really, really made it a lot worse. But as I was saying, and him just randomly disappearing, no word, no say, no show. You need to realize and understand how worried I am right now, and how much it hurts for the person that's kept me happy for the longest to just disappear. The person I loved for a while, and since day one of knowing them, disappeared. Yeah, I know that's kind of like early to love someone, but I don't know. I find that weird too. It's just, put yourself in my shoes, okay? So you have these family problems, alright? You have depression, you have mental issues like body dysmorphia, facial dysmorphia, insecurities, depression, anxiety, an eating disorder, and other things. And the one person who felt like heaven and freedom and like you could actually trust, and like your heaven and the perfect someone made for you just disappears for a week and 2 days. So your life is just miserable again. Not only is my life miserable again, but I'm hurt because he just left without saying anything. The last word that I had from him was our definition of good, which is good but with a B. Now, it's not much of a big deal to you, but to me, it's a huge deal because I don't know how to cope on my own and I don't know how to survive on my own. But this has affected me greatly, Call. Him disappearing just out of nowhere, it affected me a lot, and it still is. And with him being gone for this amount of time, that's like really, really affecting my abandonment issues and my attachment issues right now. I get abandonment issues from Megan leaving me at the house by myself a lot, or locking me in rooms by myself without barely any food or anything like that for weeks upon weeks, or until my dad would pick me up. That's where I get most of my trauma and stuff from Megan. But again, please, 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 please try your best to understand what I'm going through. Yes, you may not understand, like, well, you know it's different for other people, and you know how to get, like, better from it a little bit, so why aren't you getting better from it? It's because it's just a drastic change in my life, and I really, really need help with it. And that's another thing. Law's helping me out a lot by just being here. And that's helping out more than anything right now. That's what I really, really need.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it seriously sounds like you're having a failed wheeze.
I'm not.
I know it's you coughing, but that's what it just kind of sounds like. A failed wheeze.
An Enderman just stole a block from Law's house.
It doesn't matter.
What?
Oh, this is hard to do.
What?
My DPS is hurt drastically, and I'm doing this challenge from my phone. Oh, I didn't even notice that message. It's fine. Don't feel bad about it, my child. I'm doing a lot better. I'm just severely traumatized. And I'm trying to, like, keep my best at doing stuff. So, I haven't even had my first therapy session, and I don't know what happened to it and why it's gone. I can't do this challenge from my phone. Oh no. Run, you run! Girl, run! Girl, Miss Ma'am, run! Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, just trauma dump, but it was, like, I was using myself as an example. But, just please try your hardest to understand right now that I'm going through a little too much on my own. And you guys are, like, my little escape way. That's also a huge main reason on why we confronted you, because I really need help on this, and I can't really be losing more people, so we decided it would be best to confront you about it. That way, before anything, like, gets worse, we can just get over with it and move on.
When you said confronting, that reminded me of Music Player.
Oh god. And how he just left.
Yeah, and blocked all of us.
Yeah.
Didn't he say he was like 20 and he still lived with his parents?
He's 21 now. Still lives with his parents and had a girlfriend. Don't know what happened to the girlfriend.
And he constantly played sound effects over the mic to try and make us laugh, which did not work.
Yeah, and then he sexualized me. Which was not cool. Not at all. Oh my god. You didn't tell anybody?
What?
Apparently my kid has gone through almost the same what I have. But when they were getting dressed, there was just a guy outside their window staring at them getting dressed. Not as gross. And you didn't tell anyone. You're meant to tell people when that happens, because then they can try to find the person, or you can tell the police at least, because then they'll try to find the person. I'm sorry, I don't know how to help with that because I got sexually assaulted before, and it stopped not too long ago. And it's starting to happen at school too. So, I'm sorry that happened to you, but at least try to reach out to somebody about it. And if you really need it, my DMs are open for you to vent. Yeah, I'm going through a little tough place, but I'll be fine soon, hopefully. And I worry more about you. So if you need it, my DMs are open. But I was talking to my dad about like how I felt about like the entire thing, and how it felt like you were just more interested in talking to Law. And he said, well, maybe he could be having some family issues right now. And I told him that you weren't depressed. And you even said it yourself, and you said, well, you don't know that. You could be.
I'm not.
Yeah, he doesn't believe that. Not for a second. He believes that you are possibly depressed because your parents being split. And I explained to him the situation. And he said, yeah, but that could still affect him.
I got over their divorce ages ago. I don't care anymore about that.
Yeah, and I'm trying to explain that to him, but that's
Plus, I like
harder than
living
it
with my mom
seems
more
to explain.
anyways.
You like your mom more?
Mm-hmm.
I believe you're able to speak up in court when you're older, and you can tell that to the courts, and they'll like let you live with your mom.
I mean, like, the thing is, I haven't like talked to my dad in like months because we just don't know where he is right now because he got evicted from our old house because he would because after he divorced with my mom, uh well actually before, they would argue like every day when my mom got home from work, like no matter what the circumstances were, they would just argue. It made me cry a few times, but I was basically fine after that. But eventually my mom got sick of it and said she was gonna leave, which she did. And a little while after my mom left, my dad got a new girlfriend who he argued with, meaning that the divorce was his fault.
I know this like doesn't sound right from like the lack of explanation and how I just found this out. But I I put the blame on your father completely
I do too. I do too. That's what I was saying. I do too.
because no matter what, you should at least try to have like a civil conversation about it. Doesn't matter the circumstance or if you're accusing them of anything, you always, 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 always have to have a civil conversation. If you don't have a civil conversation, think about the child and how the child could be hurt about it, or
Yeah, I was
anyone.
like, my dad was, what was he? It was mostly because he had, at the time, recently gotten back into gaming, and he had built like his own PC and stuff, and my mom would like tell him to do stuff that he was supposed to do, and he would get mad about it and argue with her.
Now, I understand that because my dad got back into gaming a little bit ago, and that's affected me a lot, and it got us into a lot of arguments. Um, and I know I shouldn't be arguing with my dad, but it's just, I understand now why my grandma calls video games the devil's thing, because of this and what it does to people. But I'm putting the blame at your father for that.
Yeah, I
He
am
did
too. I am
that
too.
he should have expected that, honestly. No one's gonna
hmm
want to stay with you if you're just gonna fight them the entirety of like that.
Yeah, they started arguing like out of nowhere too. Like it just happened at random. Like one day they just started arguing, and then it just started happening every single day the second my mom got home from work.
And that's not good at all because that can affect you.
Yeah,
Now,
well, it didn't really. So
and I'm proud of you for not getting that affected by it because for me, when my parents would argue, they'd argue over like whose child I am and stuff like that. Because at first my dad doubted that I was his kid. And so they argued and argued and argued and argued and argued about whose kid I was, and they'd just argue about whose custody I'd be having and who I belonged to, as if I were like some toy. But they kept arguing and arguing and arguing, and I just got annoyed of it. And it got to the point where Megan would blame like them falling apart on me, but they fell apart way before I was born, and I was not aware of this until sometime this year. Crap, I
where
just got
even is Megan
distracted.
now? Like, what is she doing with her life
Um,
currently? Do you know?
no, I don't.
Hmm.
She claims that she stopped drinking and all. I know she hasn't.
Severely doubt that.
This event annoys me because I'm getting so close to it being done, and they're just one-shotting a really high-level character I have. So that's kind of annoying, so I'm gonna pick a different character. I'm talking about a level 50 official, that's not really a high level though. No, my grandma calls it the devil's game because causes families to fall apart. I didn't get to fully explain why my grandma calls it that, but she also calls it that because it, like... I'm playing Genshin from my, account right now. No, we'll do my Traveler. Why not? I have no choice but to. Alright. Dude, my booty cheeks hurt from sitting down right now. Call, please. My butt cheeks. They hurt. Ow! 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 My butt cheeks. Are you kidding me? I'm one singular primo away from being able to make a wish. This is scam. Ow! My booty cheeks. I don't want to remember that. I don't. And stop calling me mom. You call me dad now. I don't want to remember that. So please stop bringing it up. I got really uncomfortable. And I did it. That's the reason why I quit streaming. I didn't mean to show my face. I was trying to end stream.
Am I able to talk to you a little bit more about my dad or no?
You can always talk to me about things, Call. Even if it's about your dad. I don't care what you talk to me about. If you feel more comfortable, we can talk about it in my DMs, or I can end stream and you can talk about it.
Oh.
Want me to
I
end
don't
stream?
know which one. You can if you want.
I'll do that. That way you're more comfortable, and that way this little thing right there stops reminding me of a past mistake I did.